Ciao, Electroheads. We are in Sicily, at Mount Etna to be precise, literally on the volcano with these two incredible looking NOKOMAGMA bikes. I don't think I've ever been this excited for an Electroheads video, I have to say.
I know, this is definitely a first for me. I mean, one, being on top of a volcano filming, and also the drop handles. This is a first for me as well, actually. So this is going to be a new experience.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. We are going to ride down the mountain to the sea, although actually a local has told me don't call this a mountain, it's a volcano. So we're going to ride down the volcano to the sea, and following on from a video we've already done with NOKO, which you can see on our channel, where we vlogged our journey here. But speaking of journeys, the cloud is rolling in. It's actually weirdly getting cold up here, even though it's 30 degrees down in Catania. So I think we should get on our bikes.
Let's go.
After you, Ailish.
But just quickly, if you enjoy e-mobility news and reviews, then Electroheads is the channel to be subscribed to. So hit that button and thank us later. On with the show. Allow me to quickly run you through the NOKO range. To put it simply, there are three different categories. There's the city range that offers a single-speed carbon belt drive setup. Then there's the urban range, which comes with a chain drive group set and sportier setup. And finally, the gravel range, which is, you guessed it, for those off-road adventures like today. Taking us down the slopes of Etna is the NOKOMAGMA. It weighs in at a minute 12.8 kilograms, thanks to its full carbon frame, has a range of up to 62 miles with an integrated battery, and is equipped with the industry's first gravel-specific group set, the Shimano GRX, with 11-speed shifting and gravel-tuned gearing. Powered by an FSA System HM1 motor, this bike can kick out 42 Nm of torque, and when it's time to slow down, you've got those hydraulic brakes. The NOKOMAGMA is also available in a multitude of frame sizes for the perfect fit.
Do you know what? I really miss hill climbs. I also really miss being really fit. And this is just making me feel like I'm breezing up a hill climb on an actual road bike. I feel a lot fitter than I actually am. I've got Ailish presenting behind me.
Whoa, that just kicked in. That FSA motor is just pumping it out. I don't know if you can see this. That is volcanic rock. That is what we're going to be cycling on.
It's more like trying to ride on the beach, riding on this stuff. Whee! So it's really easy to slide out on it. You've got to be careful. But this is actually a gravel bike. So I'm going to kind of contest that definition, because I think when you've got the electric power, you don't need a super thin road bike type tire on a bike like this. And actually the gravel type tire is perfect because it gives you more grip. It makes you feel a lot more in control of the bike. So I think this is actually ideal just as an electric road bike for descents and ascents, which is what we're doing at the moment. Let's see what the descending's like. Oh, I really hope that we don't hit some gravel at the bottom of this. Okay, so this is a proper descent. This is like Giro d'Italia type of stuff. And I'm gonna test out the brakes now. Oh, I haven't done this in a while. And one of the last times I did, I came off and I was in the hospital. So I'm not gonna go stupidly fast here.
I'm really enjoying the drop handle actually, now that I'm used to it. When you're going downhill at immense speeds, you've got that sleek, streamlined positioning there.
There's no speedo on this bike because they want to save weight. So you have the option of pairing it to your phone through the FSA app, and you can quad lock your phone to the bike if you want to. Let's get a bit of speed. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. Whoa, yes. Fuck me, haven't done this in a while. This feels wild. I've also got European brake setups here, so I need to be very, very careful. I think these type of bikes, you know, like there are going to be those of you watching who, like me, own an e-bike that's more around the kind of, let's say, 1,500, maybe £1,000 type range, and you use that for commuting, maybe use it for a bit of leisure on weekends, and that is more than enough. This is the next step up. It's a €3,000 or €4,000 e-bike depending on how you spec it, but this is just sailing down this hill with no resistance whatsoever. It's a totally different ball game.
Right, we're gonna go rinse some analogue cyclists. Oh, not that it's a challenge or anything. Right, let's put it up into red. I'm in red mode, are you in red?
Yep. Oh no, I'm in blue.
Get red on and let's go together.
Okay.
Ready?
Now I'm in red, I think.
Yeah? All right, let's go. Race ya.
God, Ailish is off. I can't keep up.
How sick is this? We've got to catch up with these guys.
I mean, this is still quite hard work, isn't it?
I mean, I'm definitely working my legs, that's for sure.
Anyone who says this isn't exercise is totally lying, because it's still not easy.
I'm definitely getting out of breath, but maybe that's because we're 3,000 meters high. Come on, Richard, let's smoke them.
I'm trying, mate. I've got to say, fair play to Ailish. She is whipping me right now.
And I usually ride on the London flats, so being able to do this and smoke some analogue cyclists, you could probably do this all the time. It's amazing.
I consider myself to be quite fit, but you are toasting me.
I could honestly have a bit of this
Like,
every day.
there's no way we would overtake those road cyclists.
No,
Or even keep up with them normally.
no, no way.
The fact that this is just enabling us to do this, we are literally breezing up Mount Etna.
We are.
It's incredible. Should we stop here?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Oh, we're lucky, aren't we?
Very lucky.
Guys, if you're enjoying our content right now and you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because when there's more of you, we get to do more of this.
Yes.
And you can come on our epic adventures together.
Speaking of epic adventures, we thought it was time to take things to the next level.
All right, so we've hit the gravel track now. We are fully sending it on, well, fully, I say very loosely. Rich will be fully sending it on the...
I might send it straight onto the ground, let's see.
I'm gonna go into the second level of assist just to kick things off. Whoa, quad bike. Okay, I don't actually know what. Yeah, I'm not in the right gear right now. Oh, am I going the wrong way? Okay, there's some really big rocks. I can't do this. Could you lift that? And I'm just gonna change the gear to low. If you hold that for me, thank you so much. And then if we spin this, I think, is it both these make it lower?
Meanwhile,
Whew. Yeah, this is hard work. So obviously with the motor, with gravel biking, you've got quite a high chance of the back end kicking out because of the extra torque from the motor. So I can feel the back end snaking around like crazy. So I think a low assist setting is probably better, and then a lower gearing, and let's see how that goes. Right, let's try again. Come on, beach. Yes. There we go. That's much better. It's kind of like swimming. So low assist, low gear is key for this. I'll tell you what, get you a bike that can do both. The bike's doing incredibly well, but Eilish has barely gotten past the start mark. So I think I'm gonna go back and nick her Insta 360 and give this a go.
All right, well, that was definitely a failed attempt. I have to say, I'm quite nervy about slipping, because when I was about 18, 19, I had a motorbike accident. I was biking in Vietnam, of course, as everyone does when they go traveling around Southeast Asia, and slipped on gravel when I was going about 50 kilometers an hour. And I was wearing shorts and my legs got completely scraped up. And I had quite a bad time, actually. So I think just kind of that slipping feeling really brings back memories. It's like a trauma response in a way. But anyway, Rich is looking like he's having a great time on the gravel, so I'm just going to leave that to him. I'm just going to say, for anyone watching thinking, what a loser. I mean, yeah, a little bit, but I tried, look, and just some things aren't for everyone, and I don't think gravel biking is, unfortunately, for me.
Okay, trying to follow my own tracks here. You just have to kind of trust the surface you're on and try not to panic. I think I've spotted the entry point. Let's give it a go. Oh, come on. Come on, let's go, let's go. Oh, so close. That's frustrating. Let's see if we can keep going. This is hard work, I'm not gonna lie to you. Front wheel skidding all over the place. Oh, I am no gravel biker. I'm sure there are many of you at home watching me right now, judging and laughing at me. But I'm giving it a go. And this volcanic ash that we're on is very, very fine, so it's quite hard. You just kind of sink and swivel. It's almost a bit like snowboarding, but going uphill, which is very strange. I've got a feeling there might be quite a bit of gravel in my shoes, so let's just test that theory out. I don't know if you can get that on camera, but it is mainly gravel in there now. That was nice and fun, wasn't it, Eilish?
Yes, it was really fun. Slightly failed attempt at the gravel, but hey, it's not for everyone.
Yeah, the gravel is not for the faint-hearted.
And I'm faint-hearted.
Okay, so we've swapped the mountain passes for slightly more beachy climbs here down in Santa Maria la Scala, which translates to St. Mary the Steps, I believe. And we've got two new bikes as well. So what are we testing, Amy?
We do, yeah. So just saying the steps there, it makes me question how well this one is going to perform, because this is a single speed carbon belt drive. This is the NOKOFORZA. So this is very much designed for that kind of flat terrain, flat city lifestyle. So I'm going to be intrigued to see how this one handles, actually.
Yeah, and I've got the NOKOBLAZE, which is a mid-drive motor. It is sort of like chunky tyre, big suspension. The type of bike, I have to be honest, when it comes to e-bikes, that I would not usually ride. So this is going to be interesting for me, but 10 gears, there's some really cool features on this bike actually, so interested to take it out for a spin.
Definitely, and 90 Newton meters of torque, so you're
90, if I have to get up a hill, even with the way my legs are feeling right now, I reckon I'll be able to get up it on this bike, yeah.
All right, well, do you want to go first, seeing as I went first last time?
Let's go. Well, I've got to get my helmet on and everything, so cut.
Speaking of helmet, quick shout out to New Lane for sorting us out with a couple of collapsible helmets. They're really travel friendly whilst also passing all the standard safety tests, so we get to keep our heads safe without taking up a whole backpack. If you want to find out more, then we'll chuck a link down in the description.
So this is quite a bumpy little path here, and actually there's great shocks on this bike, which I'm quite thankful for right now. So yeah, we've got a mid-drive motor that has 90 Newton meters of torque, which is really impressive actually, I have to say. There is a removable battery, some integrated lights on the front and the back, and I think that's a really nice touch because usually you only get an integrated front light and then you sort of have to fend for yourself when it comes to a backlight. And we've got 10 gears, so I'm gonna roll through them right now. It really does come alive when you go up into the higher gears. Oh, that's more like it, yeah.
The NOKOBLAZE has an impressive claimed range of up to 62 miles with a whopping 670 watt-hour battery. And if you need to top up, it will take a max of 4 hours to get you back up to 100%. The total weight is a heftier 26.8 kilograms with an aluminium alloy frame. Sizings available are medium and large.
I mean, this is it, isn't it? If you want something for just riding around leisure purposes on the weekend, I'm enjoying this, and I could see myself commuting on this in London as well. The only downside I think with this type of bike, this form factor, the chunkier bike, is that the weight is always a lot heavier, so that will flash up on screen right now, I'm sure, but it's nice to have something solid underneath you. Let's try going up this cool path here and see how it does. So this is quite bumpy. Get into a lower gear. Oh yeah, easy. Oh, kind of thinking this might have been more suitable as the gravel bike earlier. Okay, and now I've come to presumably the steps part of Santa Maria La Scala, so time to turn back. Wow. So apparently this isn't even like a tourist village, it's just a little local fisherman's village. You can tell by how quiet it is, how unspoiled it is, considering doing a bit of a hill climb on this. So let's see how this goes, eh? God, that torque is amazing. This is a steep hill and I'm putting in zero effort right now, it feels like. For a bike brand to be making a ton of their own components, and the components they aren't making, they are using the absolute best. The bikes I've ridden have components on that I would have been delighted to have on my road bikes. They're fantastic bicycles, and I think sometimes that's missing from the e-bike world, is just that love for the bicycle itself. Most of them built entirely in Italy, and look, it's a bit pricier than some of the stuff that you can get from some of the Chinese companies at the moment, but the quality, it just speaks for itself while I'm riding this. And I guess now we should see how Ailish is getting on.
Before I head off, let's do a quick overview of the NOKOFORZA. This is a city edition from NOKO with a single-speed carbon belt drive setup. The FSA brushless motor kicks out 42 Newton meters of torque and runs on a torque sensor for a delivery of smooth and accurate electric assist. Brakes are hydraulic and the battery is integrated, hitting up to 62 miles on one charge. With all of this sitting on an aluminium frame, available in small, medium and large, the total weigh-in for this e-ride is a very lightweight 14.2 kilograms.
Oh, very torquey from the get-go. I think it's got about 42 Newton meters of torque. Absolutely breezed up that slight incline there, and it's picking up speed more and more and more. Oh look, it's Federica. Hi, let's go. Federica, lovely Federica, and all the team have been helping us today get around these amazing locations, so shout out to NOKO. They've been absolute legends looking after us today and really treating us so well. Now with a carbon belt drive, you might be wondering why maybe you might go for that instead of a chain drive. Well, a carbon belt drive, it's in the name, carbon, it's very resilient. They claim that it can go up to 30,000 kilometers. That dog wants to kill me. Whoa. Right, up the hill. So having a carbon belt drive means that you have a very resilient drive that can do up to, they say, generally 30,000 kilometers before you might need to replace one. So There's longevity there, it's low maintenance. So if you're somebody that doesn't want to be oiling the chain up and doing that maintenance stuff, because let's be real, not everyone's a serious cyclist that wants to look after their kit properly like that. We just want to jump on our bikes and go. Then this is a really great option. Oh my God, this is doing so well. If I was on other carbon belt drives, single speeds, I think that would be a bit of a struggle by now, but this motor is pushing me through. I'm doing minimal work here actually. But another thing to mention as well about this bike, if you're kind of looking at your options, is the fact that this has an integrated battery. It's 250 watt hours. They claim it can do up to 100 kilometers. Unfortunately, you can't be testing that out because we only have so much time today. But NOKO have told me that not only do you have this battery, of course, but you can also get a battery extender. You can get another battery put on. It's another 250 watt hour battery. So they claim that you could do 200 kilometers, which is a pretty impressive claim. And because this bike is lightweight, it's only 14.2 kilograms, which is one of the lightest I have ever ridden. It just makes going up these hills much less of a task because you're not having to carry the weight of the bike as well as yourself. Sure, for a bike like this, you're spending just under 2,000 euros. However, you're getting a lot for that money. The componentry on these bikes, the quality, the love that goes into the build of these things. And I don't usually get to see sort of behind the scenes of how these bikes are really made, so it's really great to see how transparent they are. It gives you a lot of trust, a lot of faith in the business. And remember guys, if you are enjoying this video, then please make sure to hit that like button because it really does help this video go further afield to find more people like yourselves wanting to find out more about some awesome e-bike content. Well, I have to say, the key word here for me is smooth. Smooth as butter. I've ridden a lot of electric bikes, and these bikes in particular, I mean, there is something about them. I think there is that quality control, the fact that NOKO really have picked out every single component and really thought about every single detail. It really goes to show when they're thinking about the product in the whole entirety and piece by piece. It really makes such a difference. It's been genuinely such a joy to ride these bikes, and I just kind of wish they were available in the UK.
Yeah, same. I really wish, really wish those gravel bikes were available in the UK. Jeez. Yeah, everything we've ridden has just felt like it's had a lot of thought and love put into it,
Yeah.
and it feels like it's been designed by cyclists.
Aren't we lucky to be able to come to Italy to try these out?
Yeah, and sorry if we sound a bit tired right now. It's been a long day and a long week, but yes, we are very grateful, and we're very grateful to you for watching this video. So please drop a comment, say hello, ask a question, we will answer it. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, then do it for Ailish, please.
And the last thing to say is ciao.
Ciao, ciao.